All right. It has been a while, but I actually wanted to make this video for you guys. I need to make this video of this current trade that I took this week and then the trade that I took today. But I'm just going to go ahead and start with this one. Just to kind of follow you guys up. I have been doing better in my live challenge now with the 100K funded. I kind of went through a spree where I was down 6,500 and I never like basically recorded any of it because I was just going through a lot. And honestly, these last 2 months have been a lot. God's been good though. He's been guiding me. He's been giving me the strength. Uh, Process after process, I'll give it to you like that. But just to get into it, I want to show you guys the thing that I've learned recently that is just really so powerful with my trading strategy. It makes it so easy. I really want you guys to really take note on this. It's really powerful. I think I mentioned it in my strategy video, but I just want to go over it one more time. This trade I actually took was on Monday. No, I took it actually Tuesday and it went all the way over into Wednesday. I mean, this trade was forever. I mean, forever. But hey, we made the profits. We ended up making $3,090 off this trade. So it ended up from me being negative 6,500. I was only negative 3,000 at that point. Uh, or negative 3,500. But let's go ahead and get into it. How and why I took this trade. Previous to 9:30, what I've been doing is if we get a sweep, a session sweep, that's considered as a liquidity sweep. If you get a 1 hour sweep of a previous low getting taken out, that is considered as a liquidity sweep for me. If you go right here, this right here is would be considered as a session sweep. This obviously previous to 3 o'clock would be considered as Asia session. So Asia session ended up getting swept by New York or London session, whatever you want to call it. Um, and with that, to me, is a very much of clarifying what direction we're going in. We get a sweep, we get a bullish momentum. Let's just go ahead and go to the 5 minute. 5 minute, I'm looking for the same thing, just a sweep. That's all I'm asking for. With that being said, um, all right. Previous to 9:30. Now, this is a risky thing, taking trades of a previous sweep to 5 o'clock. I mean, to 9:30, but just taking it with clarity is what I'm trying to say is go for them like this. We get a sweep previous to 9:30. We get a break above this zone. All I was honestly waiting for was the fair value gap or inverse fair value gap. As you can see right here, price actually came back down to touch this inverse, but that's not the trade that I took. But that's actually very clean. What I did was, let me get rid of this. I went back down to the 1 minute after I saw that sweep. Same thing again. We're looking for a sweep. We're looking for a break, and we're looking for a fair value gap retest. As you can see, we get the sweep, we get the break above this zone. If I have now, when I explain this, what I'm looking for when we're looking at a situation like this, all I need to see is a clarifying sweep, and I need all consolidation, highs or lows, to be broken. It can't just be this high was broken, this high. No, it has to be this entire level. The highest point has to be broken. In this case, the entire zone of the entire area of freaking liquidity was taken out. So that's just confirmation. Now, with that being said, we open up into 9:30. We get obviously another candle. We get a fair value gap. I cannot speak, boy. It's been a long time since I made these videos. Long story short, we end up getting a fair value gap retest. I enter the moment that we see rejection. This candle was not a valid reason to enter. The second candle, which is the doji, it shows rejection. It shows weakness. It shows that we are in a strong buying signal. I enter. Stop loss was close to this fair value gap, but I didn't want to risk $1,000. Excuse me. So I ended up risking like 700. Man, I held this trade forever. I kid you not. This is probably like one of the longest trades that I held. This rolled over all the way until. See, this is not necessarily accurate. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's not necessarily accurate because on TradingView, this looks totally different. I don't even know if this is accurate, but more or less, I ended up taking this trade. We ended up, I mean, being in consolidation forever. Price ends up coming back up and down, and it just kind of confused me because this is not accurate. I'll put it to you like this: on TradingView, on Trade Locker, this was my TP, and this is where price was consolidating. I would have hit like $4,000, but I ended up taking out 3,000. You come to freaking Trading View, it was looking like this, and it was nowhere near this price numbers. This price action, more or less, but it's a little bit confusing, so that's kind of why I'm all over the place. But I'm just kind of going over why I took this trade, why it was valid, why it's making me a better trader. You know, just to give you guys clarity, because I haven't made a video in a long time. Liquidity sweep, breaker structure, and a fair value gap or inverse fair value gap. If you guys don't understand that, it's not going to make sense. And I want people to understand when you come into trading, you can't just sit here and watch people's videos and not know what they're talking about. If you can gain parts, like bits and pieces of what they're saying, do your research on what these actually mean. That's what's gonna make it make sense. You can't just sit here, listen to me, expect that I'm just gonna explain things to the fullest of the T to where you understand it every single piece by piece, but you haven't done your research. But you haven't set in time to do this. I don't mind showing people how to do step by step or showing you how to become a profitable trader. I don't mind doing any of that. But let me get there and also let me make that content. This is me just being comfortable and this is me just expressing what I've learned, the trades that I've taken, where I'm at right now, where I'm at my challenge. And that may confuse certain people. So this is not just for everyone. This is for the people that understand exactly what I'm talking about. Take trades with clarity. Take action with understanding. Don't just sit here and watch videos and expect that you're just going to understand what any of this means because it's not going to make sense just from looking at this. It takes time to really understand what you're seeing. So with that being said, use that time to do your research. But with that being said, we made $3,000. We came back into the count, the next week. This is obviously Christmas week. We came back in this week, realistically, only having like 3 days to trade this entire week. And I took one massive trade that was just powerful to bringing me back to life on this account. And then I took a trade today, which even caught me in a bigger dub. So, with that being said, I just wanted you guys to kind of see this. What do I have to give you guys today? Uh, I'll give you this. Whenever you are seeking the Lord and whenever you pray to God, come to Him with a honest heart. Come to Him truly seeking what He has for you. Come to Him understanding that God already knows what you need or what you may want. He just wants you to confess. That's healing me by just saying that to you guys. I didn't make this YouTube or choose to just make this YouTube because I just wanted it to be all about me. I made it because one, I need help. Two, I really love speaking. I love talking about things that I care about. I really love talking about the trading market, like trading the stock market. I really love just doing me, and this is me being me. I can't wait till I start vlogging. It's where I can really show you guys everything that I've really been doing in the quiet space, more or less. I do a lot of time where I'm by myself. Is it healthy? Not necessarily, but it helps me, really get things done. I'm a person that I like to really be hard on myself, which can be very unhealthy sometimes, but it just helped me grow and it's helped me be who I need to be concerning these markets. I'm very proud of myself. At the same time, it's just really hard to enjoy every single step. But God is good. Take another step ahead when you can. Don't just take it just because you can. Take it like I just said that it didn't make sense. All I'm saying to you guys is just keep trying. God will bless you. God will guide you and God will show you the steps that need to be taken. More or less to say that. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go ahead and make this next video and until next time.